Kia ora koutou. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to go and do 100 heroic summons on my mini account. I have a little bit more than 100. I've made as much bag space as I can. So we're going to have to do some fusions as well, so bear with me while I do that. But to start off, we're going to go through this week's events. We've got the second week of the Grey Dwarf's Blessing. So if you need to make that set gear, Priest, Ranger, Warrior, Assassin, Mage, go ahead, make sure you remember to do that before this week's over. We have a special package called the Breath of Spring. I'm not going to be picking this up. It's up to you guys. Just for me, it's not currently worth the value. And I'm just trying to not spend money at the moment. We have the normal value packages. So if you're a big spender, great, go ahead, pick up some of these. The Hero Lottery. So we have the new hero Delacium available this week. He's going to have an increased availability in the heroic scrolls. And every time you summon him out, you're going to get a set of 3-star gear. Now, getting that gear does include it. The copy you get at 400 will go into your bag. If you summon him out of your bag, you're going to get that gear as well. We also have tied in with this week's heroic summon event is the Spring of Forest. So you're going to get points for every forest hero you summon from heroic summons. You'll get 1 point for 3 stars, 5 points. 5 points for 4 stars and 30 points for 5 stars. Once you get 400 points, you're going to get this Forest optional gift box, which lets you choose any one hero in the Forest faction. So it's a pretty good reward tied in with the heroic summons if you're doing the summons this event. If not, don't just throw your scrolls at this event trying to get that box, because there will be quite a bit of RNG involved in getting those Forest heroes from your summons. And in the Hero Altar, or Hero Exchange event in the Altar, we have Carry and Unimax. They're both great heroes. I don't really have any Altar Stones here on my mini account or on my main account, so I'm unfortunately not probably going to be picking up either of them. Carry is definitely the better hero. If you can, go ahead and snag her. Not much more to say about that. It's a pretty simple event. Now, the new hero, Delacium, we'll go through, read his skills, and then get into the scrolls. So for his active, he deals 400% of his attack against 4 random enemies, and deals an extra 400% of attack damage with every 1 different debuff the target has. The extra damage will be increased by 400% of attack damage. Has a 70% chance to extend the remaining rounds on all dot damage, so damage over time, or attribute reduction, and control effects on the target by 2 rounds. So basically, Delacium is going to do more damage with every debuff on the opposing hero. Extreme Rage, so this is just his passives. He gets 30% HP, 40% attack, 35% crit, 30% control immune, and 60 speed. So he has 5. That's a lot of passives. And they're really good ones. HP, attack, crit, control immunity, all great. I mean, speed's great as well. It's going to make him more viable in PvP. So you want more speed to go first and just do big burst damage, but you want to try and tie his speed around the rest of your team. So if you can have some debuffs on the enemy team first, that's if you're going to run him with an energy artifact to get his active skill off on the first round. You want him to be slower, so he'll go later. But if you're just going to run him with, say, Kiss of Ghost or Staff Punisher, Antler's Cane, then it's not going to matter because they should hopefully have the debuffs from the round before. Unless they all have Purify or they're running Belrain, then it may be still better off having him faster. Basic attack targets 3 random enemies, dealing 250% of attack as damage, deals an extra 250% of attack as damage, and with every 1 different debuff the target has, the extra damage gets increased by 250%. So again, his basic attack is like his active, but on a smaller scale. He's going to do more damage for every debuff. And Transmissive Seed, when a round ends, replicates 3 random dot or attribute reduction effects from one enemy to the other 2 random enemies. Each effect can be replicated up to 3 layers. So basically he's gonna, if all the debuffs are on, say, one enemy, he's gonna replicate 3 of those, 3 random ones, and copy them onto 2 other random enemies. I don't have E5 Delacium or even any Delaciums at the moment to do any testing. If you want to see how good he is or how good he can be in the end game, go check out Zeal's video where he runs him in multiple scenarios, and it looks like he's going to be a monster for damage dealing. And he's going to do really well. He synergizes really well with quite a few staple heroes in PvE lineups. So Sigmund, anyone that places a debuff, really. Sigmund's great because he adds burn and armor reduction. Nakia is a great one because she has high bleed damage, and Delacium's going to deal more damage with those debuffs and replicate some of them, as well as make them last for a longer time with his active. That's all we're going to talk about for Delacium. Let's do our summons. First 10 bomb. And you'll see the leaves pop up before the summons finish showing. So you know if you got a forest 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star already. Cool. See if we can do any fusions. Let's make an Edgar. Head Striker. Let's just see what I have in the Forest faction here. Nothing. So, Head Striker, Screw, and Velk. All right, so with the altering, I'm just going to get rid of any heroes that I have more than 4 of and just keep 4 copies because you need 4 to do the fusions. And at the moment, I don't need that many light and dark. So we have enough space for another 2 10 bombs. So we got 1 5-star. And a Michelle, nice. We should be able to make Faceless now. Do I have any? All right, no more fusions. Get rid of the excess 3-stars. Yeah, so this is going to be how you build up your altar stones for the altar event. Obviously, you don't have to keep any of the heroes. It's up to you. I'd recommend keeping at least 4 of each. So now we're at 440. We're not going to have enough for anyone by the end of this. Cool, can do 1 more. Kamath. Let's just claim some of those. To make some more space, I might go ahead and take Gustin up to 6. Let's go Dominator, Bade, and Kamath. I'm keeping that Walter because I'm hoping to get more fodder and Shadow, and I can make him into a 9-star for food. And we'll go through and see if there are any extra copies of 3-stars we can get rid of. Cool, so only 1 more 10 bomb again. How far away are we? 3 more. Oops. Another forest hero. Starlight, food, queen, great. All this food rolling in is fantastic. Let's see, what do we need? Shadow, we need 4 stars. Fortress, we need 4 stars. We need 1 more 4-star and 2 Murkos. And we need 4 stars there as well. Let's get rid of any extras. We'll be able to hopefully do 1 more 10 bomb. Yep, exactly. So doing summons on a low-level account like this can be quite tedious because of bag space. I might... What do we got? So I might dump some food into Emily and get her up to 7 just to make some more space. I am going to be taking her up to 9 eventually, and probably 10 as well, because I'm going to need her for broken spaces. Do I have any? I have 4 stars. Cool, I have some 4 stars here, so I will do that. 1, 2, 3, and 1 Emily. Actually, I don't need the Valentino. Well, I'm gonna need him in broken spaces. And Emily's a lot easier to get. So, who do I need? I need 1 Time Mage and 1 Sierra. Cool, so I have 4 spaces. So I'll get 1 of each and 2, if I have 1 of each, and 2 fodder. And let's just go... One liquor. Yep, we'll take the other Time Mage. Creation Circle. Yeah, they both use the same 3-star, but let's do another 10 bomb. And there you have it. That's our 100 summons. Well, that is it for this video, guys. Stay tuned. The next video is going to be a special video. We're going to be on someone else's account, doing some fusions, making, hopefully, carry up as high as possible. I think we're only going to be able to get up to E4. But stay tuned for that, and then we're going to do the broken spaces as well. All right, Kakite, see you in the next one.